going on, everybody? This is Free One Up, and this video is about Terminator 4 Salvation, a movie I've been waiting on since I saw the first trailer a couple of months ago. Yeah, I've been counting the days, for real. I've been waiting on this movie. I saw it the first day it came out yesterday. I've been hype about this movie just because I'm a fan of the story. I'm a fan of all the movies. 1, 2, 3. I might not like part 3, but I like part 3, especially the ending in part 3. The ending on part 3 was one of the best ones. But I like the story, you know. Terminator 4 Salvation is just, to me, it is an incredible movie. Excellent movie. I mean, the director goes into so much detail about Kyle Reese, John Connor. He ties up a lot of loose ends, and he also leaves some questions unanswered, and he also presents some new questions by the time this movie is over. And if you haven't seen the movie, you probably don't want to watch the rest of the video, because I might spoil a little bit, because I don't like people spoiling the movie for me, ever. You know, I ain't about to watch nothing, no demos or anything. If it's a movie I really want to see, I don't even want to hear nobody talk about it until I see it at the theater. If somebody brought the theater at the crib to my house, I still wouldn't watch it, because I want to go to the theater and watch the show. You know, might go by myself. But anyway, man, he does a lot of stuff. If you don't know the series, then it is still an excellent movie. At the very least, it'll get you interested in the old Terminator movies, the past ones. So if you don't know it, then it's still a good movie to go see. I would recommend to go see that. If you have seen any of the movies, or like me, seen all of the other movies and appreciate the story and just a fan of the story and I know a lot about this story out of all 3 movies. I get down deep into it. You know, the Terminator T-1000 Terminator's model 101. That's Arnold. You know, infiltrator unit. You know, with the first units was rubber skin or whatever. That's what Kyle Reese said on part 1. The newer ones, they was harder to spot. That's the ones like Arnold. You know. But yeah, this movie is like, it got old stuff. If you know a lot about the series, this movie will make you appreciate the series in a whole new way. Make you think. When you come out that theater, you're gonna be thinking, like, man, I knew that happened. He knew stuff. You gonna see some stuff like on part 2 when it was going to John Connor and his friend was going to that arcade, riding on that little moped. They had the music playing on the radio, and that music always stuck with me for some reason, you know, because, you know, some movies are like that. He has that music playing on Terminator Salvation at one point when John Connor is doing something with the Terminators on Salvation. The motorcycle Terminators, they got all types of Terminators. They got so many kinds in the future, it don't make no sense. They got the motorcycle ones, they be working them bikes. I'll be like, man, they can do stuff that you don't have no idea what's going on, man. They spinning around on the motorcycles. They trying to kill all the humans, exterminate them, you know. Anyway, John Connor's he's one of the only ones that knows how to stop them. He knows their weaknesses, his strengths, you know, because he's been fighting them. They've been sending them after him for so long. And it's like the sweet part is he's kind of like Neo in the future. Neo got followers. He got people that believe in his cause, believe he's the one or whatever, and he got people that don't care, you know, or just follow him just because he good. John Connor's the same way in this movie. He got people that believe he's the leader of the resistance, and he got people that don't believe it, and he got people that just don't care. They just trying to survive the machines. They don't care less about his stories or his mom's tapes or whatever. But yeah, that's the good part. And another good part is, if you know the story, he listens to his mom's tapes all the time. He studies his tapes. He looks at them like as a reference tool, you know. He like, my mother didn't tell me about this, and you know, she got so many tapes, and he be on the radio it's like hard to find survivors and stuff. You know, they got Terminators after him night and day. I mean, you gotta see it. I mean, he knows how to kill him. He be on the radio. People don't nobody know where he is, but they can pick up his signal sometimes. And he tells people how to kill a certain Terminator. He's like, yes, this such and such Terminator. If you ever encounter one, this is John Connor. You know, if you're listening to this, you're the Resistance. And then he telling you, he like, this model Terminator is they got tough armor, but they have one weakness, and it's a thing in the back of their neck. You have to use your knife to cut it to throw off their tracking device. But this only works for a temporary. It's only off for a temporary amount of time. Yeah, stuff like that. He go into detail about how to kill certain Terminators, and he's like a pro at it. But it's like when you run into one of those boys like Arnold, the exoskeleton kind like that, he still be having a hard time with them. It's like, man, they just pretty much almost indestructible, it seemed like. Certain stuff that they survive. T-Model, you know, one-on-one shows up, and he survived some stuff. In this future, Arnold's model is the newest model. You know, there is no T1000, there is no TX. Arnold Schwarzenegger's model is the newest one, you know, and they know, like, they broke into Skynet and stuff like that, and it's like, you look at the building, Skynet, it looks like a 1990s building, like from Part 2, but everything else around it is machinery, you know, and you just have to see the movie. Like, if you a fan of the series, they even go so much detail. They tell you how John Connor got his scar on his face. Remember in Part 2, he had this scar on his face. He's looking through the binoculars at the beginning of Part 2, and he took him down and he saw the scar on his face. I always wondered where he got that scar from. Now on this movie, they tell you how he got it. They actually show you that he gets it on the movie, and they tie up a lot of loose ends. They give you a lot of questions. Kyle Reese has a big part in the story, and the movie is incredible. I advise you to go see it. If you haven't, just go see it. If you don't know the series, go see it. If you do know the series, really go see it, because it's not a letdown. You might not agree with me, but I like the movie. I don't know if I'm gonna make a part 2 of this video, but this is a free one up. So, I'll catch y'all later.